20th. A little bit late, but better late than never. And this has happened a few times. That's because I'm busy expanding here with you guys. And wow, did I ever take a fall, guys? I took a fall. I was high enough to feel this fall. Big time. Biscuit Boo's here, guys. What? Hi. Come here. Come here. He's been up here enough times now that he knows he's not going to stay up here. So now he just wants me to chase him around. Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. Alright, guys. Now look. We elevated and then we took a dip. Took a dive. But it's in order to do this part of the expansion. And this part of the expansion is the completion with the Two of Cups and bringing us that much closer together through the Two of Cups. All of us. It's uniting us with equality. And we know that when we are creating with this equality, we understand what equity means. Okay. You know what, guys? There's a little bit of channeled info I want to share. But before I do, I just want to say that the times that we're in... Oh, you know, I wanted to change the music today, and I gotta change it back. Guys, I thought we try something different, okay? Because what Aquarius is bringing in Aquarius season is change. And through this change is opportunity. But no. You know, I thought we'll find some, you know, happy trance to take us on a little ride. I think we'll just stick to this for now so that I can channel properly. We are in some really hard times where people are afraid to speak their truths even more. You know, we were elevating by just being able to speak about many of our truths as we were healing from history, and now we have this historic series of events that we're in the midst of, and you know, we were just healing from very many things, and now we're having to go through similar traumas and heal through this as well. And many people are having their truths silenced right now, or censored, or you know, they're being threatened. I know people that are being threatened right now because they want to share their truth about their experiences that they're experiencing out there in the world, and they don't agree with the narrative that's being told without, and they want to share their stories, and they're not being allowed to. They're being censored, and they're even you know, guys, we know that everyone's being threatened to be fired right now. That people are afraid to say anything to go against the narrative. And I never thought that I would see that in my lifetime where I live. And, you know, there's many people that could sit here and say to me, well, you know, aren't you privileged? Aren't you lucky? Because this has gone on in so many other countries for so long that this is just their lives. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? I am really lucky that I grew up in a free country. So I thought. It was up until now. But this is the thing. It's that the fact that we, rather than always spit the negative in each other's faces, we need to learn how to come together with it and heal with it. This is about elevating and healing the planet and not getting caught in our, you know, just our fight with other fellow humans, but understand this is about all of life and a universal expansion. And what did we do personally? Because I know that I have never personally gone out and dominated anyone or been out for greed. Have I done some lower vibrational things on my ego? For sure. For sure. But I have always had an intention of a pure heart to love. That's who I've always been. And in my pain, I have acted out. I've acted out with hate. I've acted out doing lower vibrational things that, thank goodness, now I know better. But this is not a time to tear each other apart. Yes, we need to still be honest with ourselves. And that doesn't make what's happened to, you know, people in other countries, the fact that they've had to go through these injustices. Is that right? No, that's still wrong. None of this makes anything right. What's going to make it right is healing through the present moment as we heal history and we create a higher vibe future. And knowing that, you know, we came here to be part of this. We came here to be part of the evolution of humanity, to be able to see the truth through the illusions. And we're doing this all on our own personal spiritual quest. And, you know, to be able to heal from the divides with the divine and what this means. And we're going to start seeing miracles. And you know what? Today I was reminded that us just even being able to be the positive charge in the negative with the negative is a miracle. So guys, we already are creating miracles right now. And to see so many people supporting other people and just saying truths, you know, there was a... I don't want to get into detail. I really want to stay away from getting into detail, but I'm going to just speak in detail for a minute. There was a story, a news story on the news now, okay? And it was to the effect that unvaccinated people may be able to now get a special new medicine that's like a pill that is prescribed. And then they went in to say, in this, you know, it was 3 minutes worth of news. And guys, I don't watch the news. I only watch what I'm called to watch, and I was called to watch this for a reason. There was a gentleman that they interviewed there, whoever he was, saying that if you didn't get vaccinated, you were behaving badly, and why should you have options to take special medicines and special priorities, and that would be breaking health ethics. Guys, there are so many things going on right now that is breaking health ethics, and the fact that health has become a business and medi centers are popping up like 7-Elevens. And you know what? You're not allowed to question that it looks like, very much looks like to the naked eye, that these big pharmaceutical companies and the government got together and some stuff's going down and 1 + 1 ain't making 2. And all of a sudden, if you question it, you're not allowed to question it. We're being bribed. We're being censored. We're having our lives threatened, our jobs threatened, you know, we're being divided. People are not, you know, losing their jobs for more than just not for choosing to say no. People are losing their jobs because they're speaking out against it, and now their employers are coming in and saying, no, you're not allowed to speak against this narrative, and if you do, you're fired. This is looking a lot like total world domination of these ones that are in control, and us just be the little people. And if we say anything, we need to live in fear, we need to be in fear. I'm not going to be in fear. These are our truths. This is a right in a country that says this is freedom of speech. When it says in, you know, one of your country's rights is that vaccines are not forced, they can't be forced because this is a, you know, a humanitarianism issue, speaking of being in the sun, being in Aquarius, but then we're forcing mandates and, you know, breaking laws, so it's okay when the government breaks the law. But we can't question that, because if we question that, we have to live in fear that the government's going to be knocking down our door, and what? Then we've already lost our freedom. And I'm not losing my freedom, and I don't want to live in fear. The truth does not mind being questioned, so what's really going on here? And if that's not what's really going on here, then let's start shedding some light on the true truth. And if you know, if we don't live our truths, we get sick. And it's really sad to hear people say, you know, I'm being forced to do this for my children. But what world are we creating for our children? And it's so sad to see that all we have left at this point in time is our choice, because everything else is being taken away from it. And even there, that's being, you know, taken away from us. And what, like, when you can't ask what's in it, when you can't even ask what's in it, you're going to put it in my body, but I can't ask what it is. I'm not allowed to know. And if I don't take it, I'm being shamed, and I don't love. I am bad. I behave badly. I don't care about other people. I don't care. That's not true. You know, now I'm going to be taxed. I'm going to be thrown in jail. That's not fair. That's not just. That's not right. That's not caring about people's health. If this is for health, let this be about health. All right, guys, I've said much, and I hate even that when I speak these truths, I even feel the fear around me. This is this hack that the element of air has within it that we talk about all the time, but we have to stand in our truths and know we're divine beings and work with protection, work with the elements, work with our healing, work with raising our vibration, work with believing in our paths and believing in our truths and our stories and understanding, and know the world we are creating for our kids. We have to stand tall right now. And that's a really hard job. And know that there's love everywhere. There's a lot of people doing things right now out of love, even if you don't understand it. And we could take the time to understand. We have to heal with our 501 charge. And we have to continue to honor our past. And we even have to continue to honor the experience of what these fights teach us. But it's time to elevate, guys. It's time to elevate this. Again, we took these dips for a reason. Let's elevate. Let's elevate together. Let's raise it up. I love you guys so much, okay? I love you guys so much. I do this because I want us to be able to do these things together, and for you guys to know you're never alone. Now, come on over here. Let's see channel messages and how this all fits into things, and then we're going to expand off this and get a little bit lighthearted, hopefully. Putting that out there.